Do you need a visa to go to Europe? That's a question that most American travelers don't even think of because with a United States passport, we've long traveled all over the world without worrying about visa applications.
YOLO adventure, live your dreams, chase the sunsets, follow streams, one life, one chance, come explore. YOLO adventure, there's so much more. Dive in deep, climb up high, touch the stars, reach for the sky.
But that's set to change next year as the European Union prepares new travel document requirements for American tourists. As of January 8th, England, or the UK, has its own visa, which costs about $15 to apply for, and you apply for it on the app that I've listed here below. The European Union's new visa waiver scheme, known as the European Travel Information and Authorization System, or ETIAS, was previously set to roll out in 2024, but it has been delayed and is now anticipated to launch in the first half of 2025. A European Commission spokesman has confirmed that they expect to hit the target timeline of the spring in 2025. ETIAS is not a visa with the traditional sense, but it requires a quick online application with approval delivered via email. Once it launches in 2025, ETIAS authorization will be required for all Americans traveling in all members of the European Union, which fall into four categories. The full Schengen members like Spain, France, and Italy, the European Free Trade Association, countries like Iceland, Norway, and Switzerland, and future members will join, such as Cyprus and some European microstates like Andorra and Monaco. The European Commission first introduced the idea of a new pre-entry requirement to tighten border security in 2016. Since then, the timeline has been adjusted on multiple occasions due to technological needs required to roll out the new system. So what's the holdup? The postponement is due in large part to setbacks in the building of another new IT infrastructure in Europe, the Entry-Exit System, EES, which will replace the manual passport stamping with an electronic registration similar to our GO system here in the U.S. It should be fully operational, and it should work very, very well. The contractor in charge of creating the systems is working towards having it all completed by the end of 2024, which is now, and they should be putting it into operation in the spring. Do you need a visa to go to Europe in 2025? Well, not at the moment, but it's important for you to keep an eye on the regulations and to make sure that countries like Canada and Australia have been using the same system, and it's designed to make travel to Europe even safer and easier once it's up and running. So when the new authorization system is eventually implemented, travelers with passports from visa-exempt countries now will have to apply for the ETIAS online prior to their arrival on the continent. This requirement affects citizens from the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, among dozens of other countries. Unlike traditional visas, the application process is relatively quick and easy. It's also inexpensive, costing only about $8 for a 3-year approval. All travelers will need to fill out an application regardless of their age. However, children under 18 and adults over 70 can also apply for free. Travelers will simply fill out an online form with their basic biological data and their travel history. They'll also respond to several security questions, and if everything checks out, they'll receive approval with an email within the hour. I just did it for my UK one, and it was quite simple. The most important piece of advice I can give travelers now is to make sure to apply at least 96 hours before your flight departs. This will likely allow the airlines to require proof that you do have an ETIAS in order to board your flight. So while most travelers are expected to receive their approval quickly, don't take a chance and have any surprises for a big trip when you get to the airport. Make sure you do it early enough. It shouldn't be a big deal. just to be aware that all around the world, these visa applications are changing. As you know, we're going to be going on a world cruise, and we're going to be going to 30 countries. And over the past 6 months, I've gotten a lot of notifications about changes. So don't get caught off guard. Use the U.S. Department of State website, have the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, or STEP. I recommend everybody to sign up for that too, so you can be notified of any changes that may be happening as you're traveling. It's a good time also to be reminded of some basic rules of thumb that you should follow before packing their bags for Europe, or in that case, anywhere around the world. It's mindful when your passport expires. Remember the previous video that I did about passport, the expiration date is 6 months beyond the return date. So if your passport expires in June, you cannot enter the country after January. So as a general rule, you should also have at least 2 or 4 blank pages in your passport, but it can vary depending on the country. For instance, we're going to South Africa, and we have to have 2 full pages so they can attach their visas. I hope this has been helpful. Put your comments below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you and have a great day.
YOLO adventure.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next video.
YOLO adventure. There's so much more.